Our gospel this evening begins in the upper room. Judas has just left to betray Jesus. What follows is not despair or condemnation. Instead, Jesus gives an intimate and a joyful command. He says this, quote, "Now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him." At the very moment when human betrayal is set into motion and the coming of suffering and death is upon us, Jesus speaks of glory. John's gospel is not about power. It's about the manifestation of divine love through self-giving. That's what it's all about. The cross that the world labels shameful, is the throne from which Christ reigns. St. Augustine said this, and I quote, "The Lord's passion is not something to be ashamed of. It is his glory." The moment of betrayal is the beginning of glorification of Jesus because it puts into motion the supreme act of divine love. Jesus then speaks to his disciples tenderly. He says this, "Little children, I am with you only a little while longer." Now, the Greek word that was used in the Bible to reference little children expresses a deep intimacy. It's like a parent to a beloved child. He is preparing them for his departure and for how they are to live in the world when he is gone. Then comes the new commandment. Love one another as I have loved you, so you also should love one another. This may not seem new. Love of neighbor is central to Jewish beliefs. What is new is the standard, as I have loved you. Not as we love ourselves, but as Christ loves us. Completely, sacrificially, unconditionally. Jesus is speaking about what we refer to as agape, that type of love. Agape love, this is a love that pours out itself. The love that endures suffering. The love that chooses the good of the other, even at great cost to oneself. St. Thomas Aquinas wrote this, "To love is to will the good of the other." Jesus said, quote, "By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." The defining mark of Christianity is not our moral code, not our liturgical precision, not our belief. True, these all matter. The mark of Christianity, though, is love. This is the measure of discipleship. In our polarized world, we are tempted to define ourselves by who we exclude or how we distinguish ourselves from others. Our gospel calls us to something more radical than that. Quote, "The church's deepest nature is expressed in her threefold responsibility: proclaiming the Word of God, celebrating the sacraments, and exercising the ministry of charity." Pope Benedict XVI. Love is not predicated on ideal conditions. It is born precisely in darkness, in the midst of human failure. To love like Christ is to wash the feet of the one who will deny you, and to offer bread to the one who will betray you. Questions. Do our families, do our parishes, do our friendships, do our communities bear witness to this form of love? Do people encounter in us selflessness and generosity? Are they compelled to ask us, who is this Jesus that you follow? In this Easter season, may we not merely admire Christ's love, but embody it. Then we too will share in his glory.